But what I want to talk about today is the use of plants as technology. It's a relatively new area for us to work in. Can we turn plants into sensors? Can we turn them into lights? And can we learn about plants and human-plant interactions using new technology? And so first, I want to start off with why plants. Plants haven't been considered the starting point for technology. So there have been very few engineers like myself to look at a plant as the starting point. But they have many advantages. You know that they harvest energy through photosynthesis, but they also store that energy as saccharides inside the plant itself. So they're a combination of a solar cell and a battery. They have access to water through transpiration. They're constantly drinking from the soil. And if you're a chemist, you know that flowing water, there's chemistry you can do with that. They're already adapted to harsh environments. So if you leave your cell phone outside, it's a challenge to keep it stable and working for a week, a month, a year. But plants are already adapted to the harsh environment. And they're adapted because they self-repair. So the things that humans make don't, as a rule, self-repair, but plants have this built-in mechanism to self-repair. Let me go ahead and get started. So this is a video that talks about our work to create a light-emitting plant. So this is a plant that we've used nanotechnology techniques to turn some of its stored chemical energy into light emission.
By embedding specialized nanoparticles into the leaves of watercress plants, MIT engineers have been able to induce the plants to give off a dim light for nearly 4 hours. And they believe that with further optimization, such plants will one day be bright enough to illuminate an entire workspace. Imagine that instead of switching on a lamp when it gets dark, you could read by the light of a glowing plant on your desk. To create their glowing plants, the MIT team turned to Luciferase, the enzyme that gives fireflies their glow. Luciferase acts on a molecule called luciferin, causing it to emit light. Another molecule called coenzyme A helps the process along by removing a reaction byproduct that can inhibit luciferase activity. The MIT team packaged each of these three components into nanoparticle carriers of varying size to help each component get to the right part of the plant. To get the particles into the plant leaves, the researchers first suspended the particles into a solution. Then, plants were immersed in the solution and exposed to high pressure, allowing the particles to enter the leaves through tiny pores called stomata. Once in the leaves, the particles gradually release luciferin, which then enters the plant cells, where the luciferase performs the chemical reaction that makes luciferin glow.
One of the things that I appreciate about being here at the WATS Forum is that we get to start, we can bring these ideas to the public and start the discussion about how they can best help human beings. I want to make special thanks to MQDC for funding, particularly the sustainable and plant-based lighting effort. We could not have gotten this far without them, and I would like to thank all of the audience also for your attention.